We say it every day, almost automatically. Thank you. 2 simple words. They're barely noticed, often forgotten the moment they leave our lips. But what if I told you that those 2 words carry more power than most of the long, complicated sentences we struggle to say? It all started on a completely ordinary morning for me. The kind where your alarm rings way too early, your coffee tastes rushed, and your mind is already tired before the day has even really begun. I walked into a busy cafe, you know the scene, the smell of roasted beans, the low hum of conversations, and that quiet exhaustion on almost every face. The barista was moving fast, really fast. Orders were piling up, and I could see her hands shaking just slightly as she called out names. She handed me my cup, and I reached for it automatically, my eyes still glued to my phone, my mind already somewhere else. No words, just a habit, a transaction. But as I turned to leave, something stopped me. It wasn't guilt or some sense of obligation. It was just a brief moment of awareness. I turned back, met her eyes, and said slowly, clearly, "Thank you. I really appreciate it." She blinked, as if she was in tea expecting kindness from a stranger who looked just as busy and stressed as everyone else. Then her shoulders relaxed, her face softened. "You're the first person who's said that today," she replied quietly. That sentence stayed with me for the rest of the day, long after the coffee was gone. But I felt different. I felt lighter, calmer, more present. Later on the train, I saw someone struggling with a heavy bag. Without even thinking, I helped them. They said, "Thank you," and this time I actually heard it. I noticed it. At work, I was about to send a quick, transactional message, but I paused. It really made a difference. The reply came back faster than I expected. It was warmer, more open. That small change seemed to shift the whole dynamic. Ideas flowed more freely, our conversation softened, and the whole atmosphere changed, it not dramatically, but enough to notice. That's when I finally understood something important. Saying thank you isn't just about manners. It's about recognition. I acknowledge your presence. You matter in this moment. In a world where so many people feel invisible, that simple recognition can feel like oxygen. But the real magic, the real power, lives in the small, unnoticed moments. The driver who waits an extra second instead of honking. The cleaner who keeps the office running silently in the background. The colleague who actually listens without interrupting. The stranger who helps you pick up something you dropped without expecting anything in return. Those moments pass by so quickly, But gratitude, a sincere thank you, makes them stay. It gives them weight. Everyone you meet is carrying something you can't see. A quiet worry, an unspoken loss, a long, hard day that started long before you ever crossed their path. And sometimes a sincere thank you is the only kindness they'll hear all day. It doesn't fix everything. It doesn't erase their pain or solve their problems, but it does remind them that they're not completely alone in the world. It reminds them that they are seen. So today, I challenge you to do this. Slow down just enough to notice. Say thank you to the person who serves you, the person who works beside you, the person who waits for you, or the person who simply shows up. Say it like you mean it. Say it like it matters. Because kindness doesn't always arrive loudly with a grand gesture. Sometimes it arrives quietly wrapped in two simple words that carry more power than we ever realized. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more videos like this. See you next time.